station built by the bands for the fans, Inferno Rock Radio. That was Hung for 9 Days by Thorax. Thorax is joining me here in the lair today. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right. Sweetness.
I've got all three of them here. I've got Tucker, Mitchell, and Jacob. Why don't you guys... Can't see you, but why don't you go around the computer, I guess, and tell everybody what you do in the band.
My name's Tucker. I do guitar and vocals.
I'm Mitch. I play bass. And I'm Jacob, and I play drums.
Now, Jacob, you're actually a new addition to the group, isn't that true?
This is correct.
What's the story behind that?
I had a show with one of my other bands, Locus Amoines, and then Thorax had a show after that. Or not a show, they played the same show, and they announced that they were looking for a drummer, so played drums, asked them about it, auditioned, and got the spot.
Nice. Now, Tucker, I think I was talking to you right about the time that happened over Facebook. You were about to go on tour and stuff.
Well, we were intending and planning one, and then Nico, the drummer that we had, around that time, he was already playing drums for a second band full time, and then I guess he just kind of lost interest, and we parted ways with him. He filled in for a few shows with us, and one of the shows that he filled in for us at until we could find another drummer was the one that Jacob actually came up to us and offered for the job.
Okay, so now you have your demo that you put out, and then the album that just came out last year. So your original drummer then did all the recording on that. Yeah,
that was Travis.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the new album? Your demo kind of got to be pretty big news out on the blogs. It kind of took off pretty quick, from what I remember. And then you had an album following shortly thereafter, recorded with the drummer from Gates of Slumber.
Yeah.
So I guess why don't you tell us about recording the album, what that experience was like, what you were going for with the album and stuff.
Really, most bands kind of have this thing, more in popular metal, where they try to get their live shows to sound just like their album. And we, from the outset, wanted our album to sound like a good live show. We went up to Bob's studio, which I think is like 2 hours from us. Crashed there a few nights, and I think it took us maybe, like a month to do it. Just going up there on weekends in little spurts, just doing it little by little. All the songs on it were written over the course of, like a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah, it had all the, it had all of the songs that were on the demo, but after we finished up the demo, we ended up just writing, I think, 5?
Yeah,
five more songs, I think. And we ended up just using that. I think we might have had like a few extra ideas and stuff like that, but it just never really got together.
We ended up thinning the herd a little bit there. We had a few songs that just kind of didn't seem to make the cut.
Okay. So now a lot of your songs seem to be themed around like dragons, beer, stuff like that. What's your inspiration coming from?
Just from the fact that I'm a tremendous nerd. That's really what it banks on. One of my earliest memories was watching The Hobbit, like the cartoon The Hobbit, when I was just a little one, and that just kind of stuck with me.
Okay. What would you musically? What would you consider are your biggest influences when you're writing music?
Sleep, High on Fire, Sabbath, obviously, Grand Magus.
Yeah, a lot of people say we sound more like High on Fire. A lot of people like more so like the Speed, but definitely in my bass playing, I would definitely say I have a ton of Al from Sleep. Mainly because like whenever I started with bass, that's really what like
you know, I was doing off of his licks and stuff like that, and that was really what like my influence comes from. But a lot of people say that, you know, we have like High on Fire, and then of course we get Black Sabbath, the fucking top dogs. But yeah, mainly all that. Yeah, we're like Sabrina said on there, like we got
It's more early High on Fire.
early High on Fire. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you know, Rumors of War and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you know, we're like all this early stuff.
When
that,
we
like, no
when
one's
we
heard
were
of.
when we were like first getting started, like it was basically Mitchell and I were listening to Art of Self-Defense, the first album, on repeat, like constantly. And that, like, the song Fireface was really big for us.
Awesome. So I guess I was going to ask you about the volume. I see you guys talk about volume a lot. You obviously posted the basement full of amps that you have sitting around your house there. So, you know, and that kind of, the High on Fire kind of leads into that. You know, that's kind of something that I equate your sound to. Do you use that? Is that something that you use as part of your music for your live show and stuff like that? Is that just something that you're a geek and collect amps and you just like to play loud? How's that all work out for you?
Volume, we're dealing with a kind of music here that has been pretty much the